Good morning. It is currently 10:08 a.m. This is a Forest and Anchor daily vlog check-in. Just getting everyone a bit of an update of what's going on. It is currently 23 degrees here in Melbourne. We have got the tiny car and we're going to go on our daily 8-kilometre walk. If you haven't watched us before, we are a Disney travelling vlogging family channel. Also do tips. We like to do other theme parks. We like to get out there and explore. Only recently we've really started doing this. Myself, I am Tyrone. This is Amy.
Hello.
Hopefully you've been watching us before. If not, welcome to the channel. If you're returning, welcome back. And it's actually a really nice day today. Not too windy, not too hot yet.
Will be about 35 degrees later.
Yeah. So we're going to do about 2 laps of this park. Give you a bit of check-in of what's going on in our life. So yeah, we had Christmas just finished up. We did do a Christmas vlog. I'm still working on our day 3 vlog. Been a bit lazy. If you haven't seen that, we went on the Disney Wonder for Halloween. Go back, check it out. So yeah.
Adults only.
It was adults only. Well, we're going to get our steps up today. We've been on a bit of a weight loss journey these last 3 months. Myself, I'm down 16 kilos. Amy's down
14.5.
14.5.
And counting.
So you probably notice if you watch our latest vlog series, season 2 of the Disney Wonder, you will see we're a bit more puffier there. And I don't know if we've got anything older than that, do we?
Yeah, the Bass Strait.
Oh yeah, go back and watch the Bass Strait video and then fast forward to this video and you'll notice this is very different. If you don't think you got weight to lose, start losing weight. You start losing weight from places you don't even know. Like, I had weight there. So now I'm pretty much got chicken legs. I look like a rooster.
Just as cocky.
And I do get up early, so there's that. We had a few plans coming up beyond our Halloween cruise. I kind of want to talk about as we walk around our path. If you don't know, we're heading to Sydney about 4 weeks. About 4 weeks from now. Flying off to Sydney. The kids think we're going there for about a week. We'll be flying in about 1 p.m. on a Saturday.
31st of January, is it?
Yeah, 31st of January we leave. We'll be heading to Sydney. We're staying in Double Bay, pretty close to Darling Harbour, pretty close to Circular Quay.
Really nice area.
And we'll be boarding the Disney Wonder for a 15-night cruise leading all the way to Hawaii.
And this is the final cruise out of Australia, the very last one.
Which will be pretty fun. Now, if we want to rewind a little bit from that story and kind of explain that we had a whole nother journey planned.
We had it all booked.
Everything was booked. We started this after we left the ship in February.
Pretty much like the day of.
Pretty much. So we were going to go to Singapore. We had it wasn't even a back-to-back cruise at that point.
No, we just had one booked in concierge.
Yeah, so for a family of 5, if you want to go on the Disney adventure, you're going to need to get a concierge, which is way cheaper than going on the Disney Wonders concierge.
That's true. I think it was like 11 or 12 per cruise.
Yeah, so we jumped on the opportunity to go on this ship, which would have been in January 16th we were leaving. So yeah, we were planning to leave to go to Singapore. The stars aligned for us and we managed to get a back-to-back cruise.
Well, the funny way that happened was it was pretty much all booked out. And then randomly one day you had a look and one was available on the exact date we needed.
Yeah, I lined it up, I thought about it. I'm like, oh, we should do it back to back. And then it booked out, and I thought, no, well, we'll settle.
Not meant to be, exactly.
And then like 2 days later, it became available again. So pretty much, I jumped on that, had that booked. We were going to be staying in Singapore for what, 3 days before the cruise.
I think so.
We had Universal Studios lined up.
Yep.
Kids knew nothing about this. We had Universal Studios lined up. We were going to go there. We were going to go to the Singapore Aquarium.
Yep.
Maybe one of the best in the world. We were going to do that. We were going to head up to the zoo, had the night zoo and the daytime zoo. So it was going to be pretty like action-packed leading up to that anyway. So after the cruise, which was 7 nights with our combined back-to-back,
both concierge.
Yeah, we really wanted to be one of the first on the ship. Wanted to be one of the first to do a back-to-back and show all you guys everything that we were going to do.
And really, you needed to do that one as a back-to-back because it's just so big.
And then we had Marina Bay Sands booked after that for one night. We were going to experience the infinity pool. Kids would have loved that. And then for a while, that was just the trip. That was all we had booked.
Yeah. It was almost 2 weeks, wasn't it?
Yeah, and then classic my style of last minute changing my mind.
Like to spend 10 times as much to add on.
Yeah, like New Zealand last year, we went with, what,
Just over 2 weeks,
we had 10 days booked, and then midway through the trip, we decided to change our mind, and that was just mayhem. Almost had to drive 6 hours to change the car rental because they're a bit backwards over there in the way they do things.
And it cost us heaps more.
But they figured it out. So, in that classic style, we figured out that Hong Kong Disneyland was like a 3-hour flight away.
I think it was 4, yeah.
Something like that. So we decided to book accommodation at the Explorers Lodge there, add that on. Everything was set. We were super pumped. Pretty much it was going to be, how many days then? About 2 weeks we had booked.
Yeah.
Roughly 2 weeks. And then it got to an email that I got on my account, which would have been...
Was it mid-year?
No, it was about September.
Oh, okay.
Early September.
Oh, what's happened since then?
Yeah, Disney breaks the news to us that the Disney adventure is being delayed.
Until March.
Until March. So unfortunately, they're going to have to refund everyone's trips. And then they gave us 50% off 2 future cruises because we had a back-to-back booked.
So yeah, you got 50% off however many you had booked, which was pretty good.
So there was pretty much, it was mayhem. Pretty much mayhem for like a week or 2.
Yeah. Well, the reason why we couldn't just move everything to March is because I've just finished studying my nursing degree and I start my grad year in March. And I can't turn down that job, you're legally bound to it. So we had to have our holiday all done by March or before March.
Yeah, so we had that hurdle to get around, as well as trying to get all these refunds. So I was trying to get a refund from Singapore Airline.
Which was difficult because you already changed previously.
No, this was totally different.
Oh, was it?
Singapore Airlines was going directly from Singapore to Hong Kong.
Okay.
They weren't going to refund anyone.
Yeah.
But then I found out through the cruise groups they were refunding people.
Just depended who you spoke to, wasn't it?
So I was persistent and managed to get a full refund, luckily. So that was the biggest hurdle. Everything else kind of fell back to us. We got the cruise money back. Accommodation from Marina Bay Sands. I don't know if I didn't pay that yet, but we were able to cancel that. Everything else was cancelable. And then that led on to pretty much deciding what are we going to do next.
We had lots of ideas.
We were thinking maybe go to Japan, go to Tokyo Disney for December.
We're looking at Europe.
We figured it's too cold then. A lot of rides could be closed.
What else were we thinking? We're thinking New Zealand again.
We were thinking to go to New Zealand again, but we did have these 50% off that you pretty much got to book something by March 2026 and then you got to use it by March 2027. So I thought, why not use it for the Hawaii trip,
which is a very expensive trip. It's 15 nights.
She's busy watching her video. We're in the middle of a discussion here. She's lagging behind. So anyway, continuing our story, where we decided to pivot our trip from Singapore to Sydney to Hawaii. So we decided to add that on now. That pretty much, that whole cruise. Now, if you want to pay for that full price, that's out of anyone's fucking budget, really. It's like 24 grand for a family of 5. Now, 50% off. Much more reachable. So we pivoted towards that. That's 15 nights. We only had like a total of 15 nights in Singapore.
Yeah.
So automatically, we kind of had regret with the previous trip booked. It was only 2 weeks. It wasn't long enough.
Too quick.
And then we cashed in big time and went for a long cruise. So that pretty much covered that whole other trip. And then I decided maybe we'll add like 10 nights on in Hawaii or something. And then we decided we'll do that. Seen a lot of people had gone to Aulani Resort recently. We've been watching on YouTube. I didn't really even know about Aulani Resort until...
To be honest, I didn't either.
I didn't even know it existed. So we couldn't get that for the first 3 nights that we're going to be arriving in Hawaii, but...
Was it booked out?
Yeah, it was booked out.
Yeah.
So we've decided to add on the Hilton Hawaiian Village. It's got a big family lagoon. Seems pretty safe for the kids. So we're going to go there for 3 nights. And then we're going to pivot over to Aulani and have that for another 3 nights. Look what they got up here.
Little exercise arena.
The little exercise stations, like pivoted around here. I don't know if you can see down there, they got like another little station down there.
It's great for the elderly.
We do normally walk up on the other side of that track, but we're doing the hybrid today. So we stick to that. We got more toilets over here, another little playground. We didn't even know this existed. We've been walking this park for like
Years.
Just that you get stuck.
In the same
groove,
Yeah.
same everything really. Same. That's what we were like in life recently. Is we're stuck in the same routine.
So you got to be careful of. Life's short.
I know. That's why we pivoted to do this channel, get our family out there, take our kids around the world.
Like, you know, you can make money again. You can, you know, save for so many different things, but memories with your family, especially when your kids are young, is such a special and short-term kind of time in your life.
That's what I want. I want our kids to remember that we went on these very special vacations, that we worked hard for them.
The bonds we make with them and the fun times, compared to just being a parent and you're yelling or you're, you know, telling them to do this and to do that.
Yeah, so we've decided to get out there. Something little extra we've added on to the end of our trip, and we did realise, the same way we did realise with Hong Kong, is that LA is only a 5-hour flight from Hawaii. So we decided we're going to add on 5 nights, or is it 5 nights?
Yeah, I think it is.
5 nights total in LA.
Or is it 4 nights?
4 nights we've got accommodation for. The first night is we arrive on the plane, so we get there pretty late, so we just got any accommodation just close in Anaheim. So after we get to Anaheim that first night, we do then transfer to the Grand Californian Resort in Disneyland, pretty much right next to the California Adventure Park. And the kids have no idea about any of this. So the kids were getting a bit restless with us not doing anything this year, pretty much. We used to go out for dinner like two times a week about.
At least.
So we'd do that, and we'd always go out and do movies or something fun. Always go local for little like day trips or whatever.
The zoo.
Zoo and stuff. So we kind of clamped down a bit on that this year. So we thought, we've got to tell them something. We're doing something. So we let them know we're going to Sydney for... Initially we just said the weekend. but now we've kind of said it's for a week.
And they're missing the first week of school.
So because we went there after our previous cruise earlier in the year with the kids, which was in February, but we started that trip in Melbourne, and that led down to Hobart, and then that led up to Sydney, where we spent, was it 2 nights in Sydney last time?
I think so, yeah.
So they're pretty familiar with Sydney. I think they're pretty happy that they're going to Sydney, to be honest.
They did love Sydney.
Although they always talk about going back to New Zealand, which we're going to save for a future vlog. There's a bit
so
more
much to see there.
I need a drone before I take you guys there. And it needs to be Christmas time again.
And it's just so beautiful there.
Oh, it's amazing.
I can move there in a heartbeat.
So they're pretty happy that we're going to Sydney. We've got a lot of stuff we're telling them we're doing there. So they think we're going to the zoo again, maybe the aquarium again. Last time we did the zoo, we did the aquarium, we did the needle rotating restaurant at the top. You haven't been to that? It's an open buffet style.
That was really good.
It was really good. Wish I could do it again, but it's like $400. Recommended if it's just 2 of you, or even if it's 5 of you, do it. At least once.
Yeah, you don't need to do it multiple times. Unless you have the money.
So they think we're doing that, where we're gonna fly in on the Saturday. The Sunday we'll choose to do something. I might go into Circular Quay, go for a walk around the Opera House, go just explore a little bit.
Also depends on how hot it could be.
We were going to go to Bondi, but probably not anymore. And the accommodation was perfect for that, really. It was only 7 minutes from
Oh, was it really?
Bondi, yeah. But there is, Darling Harbour's the next stop on the ferry, and then you got Circular Quay on the ferry again. So we'll go do something there. And then I've told them, which is our Monday embarkation day, that we're going to be changing our accommodation, and we'll be heading to the Taronga Zoo, and that we'll be doing some accommodation over that side.
This is all just our
Decoy.
You know, yeah.
It's the decoy duck.
A story to them.
So I think we're doing that. I'm not going to give too much away with what we're doing for embarkation day, but I highly recommend you tune in for that.
It's going to be pretty great.
It's going to be, I reckon it's one of the most unique ways that you can tell your kids that you're going on a cruise. Ever. I know a lot of people do the Christmas reveal.
Yeah.
They do the video reveal where they got like, Mickey and that on the TV.
Yeah, the phone call from Mickey.
Phone call.
A letter.
They get a letter. All great, but all not original. And we're about carving our own path and having our own surprise. It's going to be quite cinematic.
Very cinematic.
Hopefully emotional.
I'll be crying anyway.
Me and Amy have been always talking about doing a trip like this for probably the last 15 years.
We've been together 16 now, and we plan to do Disney World like within our first few years, but then we looked up how much it was, and back then for a week it was going to be 10 grand, flights, accommodation, everything included. We're like, wow, too expensive.
So we decided to wait till we had 3 kids because it'd be cheaper then.
And 10 years later.
Yeah. That's pretty funny. This morning we were in bed and Zelda our daughter comes rushing in at about
6 o'clock.
6 a.m. screaming her head off. I want to go to Sydney. Let's go now. And we're like, jeez. It's either she's hungry and she comes running and she's hungry, or she's demanding us put the TV on. But today was demanding us to go straight to Sydney.
I wish.
And they're going to get the surprise of a lifetime when they realise they're not going to school for a month.
I know.
And then the fact that they actually get to go on the Disney boat again.
Then Hawaii, then Disneyland. Like, it's one amazing experience after another. You can't even choose your most favourite part of it because it's all amazing.
There's a little lake they got going on here. So anyway, I might end the vlog here. That was a good little check-in from us. Bit of an idea what's going on. Now this video might not come out for a week or two. I just don't want our son to find out. Now they did ban YouTube for kids here in Australia.
But that's only to have an account.
That's helped us out a little bit. Normally I'd post and not care what he sees, but I've been trying to hide this for like 10 months now. So
Yeah, big secret to keep.
it is a big secret.
Even
It's
just
hard.
talking to each other, you just got to really be mindful what you're saying.
We know they don't listen half the time, but
Oh, Seth does.
they sneakily listen to what we're doing. So we've got decoys, we've got pamphlets for zoos. So anyway, if you like this video, if you like the style of how we roll, just give us a like, a subscribe. Come along, we're trying to get as big as we can, as long as it takes. It don't matter, we're having fun. We're exploring the world of our family and we're going to bring you guys along. So catch us next time. Or in the future.
Maybe at a new park.
Maybe a different park.
Different walk.
Alright. Catch you later, guys.